We all know the guy, the one who thinks commanding a room means dominating the airspace. He talks fast, throws his hands around, and makes sure his voice is the only one you hear. But then there is the anomaly, the guy who walks through the door, doesn't say a single word, and somehow the entire room shifts its attention to him. The difference comes down to how our brains are wired. When we see someone performing, being loud, flashy, and taking up maximum space, our subconscious doesn't read that as confidence. It reads it as a panicked plea for external validation. The quiet guy, on the other hand, possesses what psychologists call grounded energy. Instead of adding to the noise, he serves as an emotional anchor in the middle of social chaos. And this reveals a strange quirk of human interaction. To actually capture people's respect, you have to project an absolute subconscious lack of need for it. Our brains are constantly, quietly scanning the people around us for signs of dependency or reactivity. It's an evolutionary habit designed to figure out who is actually in control. We intuitively compare the frantic, twitchy movements of someone desperate to be liked with the slow, purposeful pacing of someone who is completely at ease. Take a look at this conceptual breakdown. This fluctuating meter represents reactive energy. When you fidget, rush, or react quickly to every minor distraction, the brain processes that as uncontrolled stress. You are at the mercy of your environment. But look at the second meter. It stays full and steady. Slow, deliberate physical movement registers to an observer as a massive surplus of internal control and emotional stability. Every intentional gesture, a slow turn of the head, a steady handshake, sends a clear subconscious signal. I don't chase, I choose. When you move with exact purpose, you prove you are anchored by your own decisions. That deliberate pacing creates a feeling of safety, and that safety instantly draws people in. Physical movement is only half the equation. This same dynamic dictates the way we sound. Most people speak from the throat. Voices get high, thin, and rapid when they feel anxious. A grounded man speaks slowly, clearly, and from deep in his chest. This visual captures the difference. The top waveform here shows that thin, jagged throat speaking. Subconsciously, when we hear this pitch, it sounds like a desperate rush to get the words out before someone else interrupts. Now watch the second waveform. Deep, rolling, and consistent. Speaking from the chest lowers your pitch and slows your cadence, projecting deep emotional regulation. It translates into another unspoken message. I don't react, I respond. That stillness in your tone acts as proof of your emotional stability. It is the reason why, when a truly grounded person finally speaks, everyone else in the room naturally stops to listen. Then there is the ultimate test of the validation paradox: how you handle dead air. For the vast majority of us, silence triggers a minor panic response. We feel an overwhelming urge to bridge the gap with nervous chatter, jokes, or fake laughter. A grounded individual simply lets the silence sit. They own the empty space without feeling the slightest urge to fix it. By not rushing to fill the void, you provide psychological proof to everyone around you. You show them that you are completely free from the need to perform for their approval. Mastering silence is one of the strongest nonverbal indicators of inner peace. It neutralizes the tension in a room because it proves you are already entirely self-validated. Here's the hard truth about this kind of energy. You cannot fake it. You can't life hack your way into it, and you can't act it out through sheer willpower. True presence is the external byproduct of internal work. It is earned over time by mastering your own emotions and arriving at a deep understanding of who you actually are. So forget trying to be the loudest guy in the room. Stop looking for tactics to dominate a conversation. Instead, focus on simply slowing down your own mind. The exact moment you stop desperately chasing external validation is the exact moment it naturally begins to flow toward you. An uncluttered, grounded presence, completely unburdened by the need for attention, becomes your ultimate unassailable power.